We're at Lewis Field in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and the Sonic halftime report continues with Nebraska leading Oklahoma State in Big 12 football 7-3. Let's go down to Zach Klein with head coach of the Pokes, Les Miles.
All right, Bill, thank you very much, Coach. Down 4 going into the second half. What kind of adjustments can we make for the final two quarters?
The style of game that we need to be in. It should be a tight ball game. Our defense is playing well. We're going to let our defense play. We're protecting the passer. We're going to continue to do the same things. We've got to rush the football, protect the passer, and then when we throw, give him some time. We can get open.
You were throwing to Rashaun. Big success early.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. 2 quarters ahead. We'd see if Oklahoma State can come away with their first victory over Nebraska since 1961. But on the other side, guys, Nebraska under head coach Frank Solich, 38-2 when leading at the break.
First and 10, ball on the 20 for Oklahoma State. Denard, the man in motion. Fields dumps it off to Denard. First down, Oklahoma State. Nebraska, 6th in the league in total defense, allowing 341 yards. Bell bringing them with him to the almost 50-yard line, and they're moving on that Blackshirt defense right now. As a starting defender. Tatum Bell bursts to the 35-yard line. Philip Bland makes the tackle, and Bell having some afternoon. Incredible, a banged-up offensive line that has protected him well and opened up enough holes for the running game. They are bruised and battered and looking forward to a week off next week. Fields to throw it here. Woods comes back to make the grab and then turns inside the 15. It is going to be a 3rd and short as Groce made the tackle with a 3rd and 2 at the 14-yard line. Denard in motion, the fullback. Fields rolls out. Got a man wide open. Complete inside the 5. First down, Cowboys. Benjamin with the reception. It'll be 1st and goal, Oklahoma State.
Nice play call by Mike Gundy. Go with the play action, boot pass. Bring it around the corner here. You got 3 receivers, 1 to the fullback, 1 to the tight end, Jammal, who he throws to, and Rashaun Woods was in the end zone. Well covered by Groce that time. Nice throw by Fields, reading the open receiver.
Mr. Mario Williams, who came to jump up and try to bat that ball down, and Fields, nice job to complete it. Fields today over 135 yards now, 12 of 20. It's 1st and goal for the Cowboys at the 3. Fields rolls out to the other side. Going to keep the football. Josh Fields scores. Touchdown, Cowboys. Josh Fields on the ground gets the TD. And for the point after, it's Luke Phillips. And his kick is good. And Oklahoma State takes the lead again. Nebraska now the 6th penalty of the day. 1st and 10. Here's Lord. Got time here. And incomplete. Massey may have got a hand on that one. Intended for Thomas, I believe. This fall, get your NFL fix today earlier with the most outrageous, unpredictable NFL pregame show you've ever seen. Introducing the NFL show on Fox Sports Net with Michael Irvin, Tony Siragusa, and comedian Tommy Davidson. Pregame shows may never be the same. Start your NFL weekend the night before kickoff with NFL show presented by U.S. Postal Service tonight after college football on Fox Sports Net. Loose football, Cowboys have it. Fumble recovering OSU. Richmond.
Well, bad exchange that time by Jammal. Lord puts it into his fullback's belly and pulls it out. Costly turnover here at midfield. Good job that time by the Cowboys. Take a look at the turnovers here. Nebraska -7 in the last 4 games. Not good there.
Richmond forced a fumble in the Kansas State game last week. Comes up with the recovery here. And now the Cowboys with a 3-point lead. Remember we talked about that field position. We showed you that graphic earlier. Now they get it on the Nebraska 40 for 1st and 10. And Tatum Bell spurts to the right. 30. Bell at the 25. And Scott Shanley makes the tackle at the 21-yard line.
Cowboys offense.
3:34 counting third quarter at Lewis Field. Oklahoma State. 1st and 10 at the 21 of the Huskers. Bernard again, the man in motion. They fake to Bell. Play action. Going for 6. Woods covered by Fabian Washington. Held alone back. Lewis goes to the top. Woods to the bottom. Fields the throw. Woods. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, this is a clinic being put on here by Rashaun Woods of how to work away from defenders. Josh Fields throwing the ball exceptionally well today, and he's matching up with Rashaun Woods. Puts another score on the board for the Cowboys.
And Luke Phillips for the point after. Good snap, hold is good, and Phillips gets the PAT. Everybody in the stadium, I think, senses it. You said it when we were during the break. If Oklahoma State scores here, Nebraska is in deep, deep trouble. It seems like that defense of Nebraska all of a sudden senses the same thing.
Well, they do. They realize that, hey, they have to stop the Cowboys here, because if they allow a score, you've got to get your offense out there. They're not a come-from-behind type of an offense. This is a team that's used to playing out in front.
That's one thing when it's a 2-score game right now for Nebraska, but one more here, and the Cowboys, they're not going to start any early celebration, though. It has been since 61, since OSU has beaten Nebraska. Long, long way to go. 3rd down and 10. Fumble, loose football, picked up. No, still loose. Nebraska recovers at the 49 of Oklahoma State. Fabian Washington fell on the loose football. We talked earlier, turnovers set up the OSU momentum. It could go the other way for the Huskers. Daniel Bullocks is the one that made that hit. 1st and 10 at the 49. Lord to Horn. Going nowhere as Horn racked up by Antonio Smith. 2nd down and 3. Horn keeps it. 25. Horn knocked out of bounds, and there's going to be a late hit thrown, a flag thrown, and it's going to be 1st and goal, I got a feeling, for Nebraska here. Horn had 88 yards against Missouri, 81 the week before against McNeese State, and now today goes over the century mark.
Well, the turnover here set this drive up. Go for it on 4th and 1. Frank Solich decides to go for it. And as Huskers have responded, they're down here knocking on the door.
2nd and goal from the 2, and Horn rolls into the end zone, and Nebraska answers. The Huskers, following that turnover that Gary mentioned, go right to the end zone. This one by Brown is good, and it's a 3-point game. 1st and 10 at the 33. Fields to throw it again. A wobbler, and Woods is there to grab it, and then hit. It's going to be down. That return is not allowed. It's going to be a completion and a down football at the 48 of Nebraska. Fields throws it up. Lewis. Touchdown, Cowboys! Incredible grab.
Thinking Rashaun Woods here, but Josh Fields throws the ball up to another senior receiver. Look at this catch, folks. Back of the end zone. Well done. Pull it in. Everything's down. That's a nice grab that time. I'm telling you, John Lewis, the senior, really pleased about his performance today, and obviously a big score here in the Cowboys, Bill. 24-14, 10 points up in this ball game with just over 4 minutes to go.
3rd and 10 at the 42. Lord. Complete as soon as they reset the change, then they start the clock again, and out of the shotgun is Lord. And nicely done, complete to Cornelsen, the 11-yard line, and Lord tosses it in the end zone, nearly complete, but a flag is thrown. Vernon Grant covering.
Take a look here, and we'll see at the top of the screen, Vernon Grant, number 20, underneath, and he makes a play on the ball. I'm really not sure where the penalty was.
And they do. Lord carries it in himself. Yeah. Bring it to a 3-point game. And it is good. Josh Brown, the Oklahoman, takes care of that. 2 timeouts remaining, 2:06 to go. You see, though, setting up for the onside kick.
In college football, you have to have 4 guys to one side of the line.
And it goes out of bounds. The flag thrown, and they will get possession of the football.
Offside on the kicking team. There was also kickoff out of bounds by the kicking team. Both penalties will decline. Receivers take possession at the out of bounds spot.
How long did it take Les Miles to decline those, Gary?
Not a split second.
Yes, he's going, no, we don't need to do this again. The Oklahoma State fans, yeah, they can do the math, but like you're saying, nobody's leaving. They know there's handoffs to be taken care of, and the celebration, it's very quiet here right now.
It is very, very quiet. You know, they're waiting patiently. They're seeing the end come down here, though. You're just under a minute on the game clock, and
now I think they're, okay, if we can get another handoff here, it'll be 3rd and 10, and then Fields taking it to the final second on the clock, snaps the football, and then Bell dives across to the 37-yard line.
How many catches has Mr. Bell, runs has Bell had today, Bill?
Bell, 33 carries, I believe, over 179 yards, and the Cowboys celebrate as the streak is ended. Goalpost, beware. Oklahoma State 24, Nebraska 21.
Well, a bunch of excitement here, Bill, in this football stadium, no doubt about it. The fans are on the field.
Josh Fields, 192 yards, 2 TD passes being interviewed. How about Les Miles, the head coach? Ride 'em Cowboys. Let's go down to Zach Clyde.
Yes, Bill, Ride 'em Cowboys coach, over 4 decades of frustration out the window. Congratulations on the victory.
Kids played awfully hard. They came in there. They grinded their teeth after last week's performance. They were ready to play, and they got the victory they deserved.
Once again, Rashaun Woods proved he's a big-time player.
Rashaun Woods, the offensive line, the defense came up big. It was a program win. We're thrilled. We're excited for our fans, the people of Oklahoma State that had to bear 41 years.
Rashaun could not have gotten done without Josh Fields, a quarterback involved in all 3 touchdowns. Gutty performance from the youngster.
Absolutely. Josh Fields is going to be a heck of a quarterback in the future.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Les Miles and the Oklahoma State Cowboys knock off Nebraska for the first time in over 4 decades, guys. I'll send it back to you upstairs.
All right, Zach, congratulations to Coach Miles as the Green Bay Packers won their first NFL title in '61, folks. That was JFK as our president. Alabama was your college football national champion that year, coached by Bear Bryant.
Talk about Les Miles and what he's done with his program. Last year, beating Oklahoma in that football game, and the goalposts, they come down. And now beating Nebraska, a team that seemed to be insurmountable for them over the years. And that milestone has now been broken.
October 21st of '61. And as the clock was winding down, here's how the bench reacted. Les says, good win, fellas. Come on, coach. Let them go.
Interesting here. The players all went to the end zone too, Bill. They went to the goalpost. They knew the students and the fans were going to get the goalpost down. They wanted to be a part of it. And it's a pretty interesting scene here. We're seeing these goalposts being paraded around the field.
We've already got them split apart, marching to the other end.
Well, there's some guys riding the goalposts. You know, just doing the Cowboy thing, riding Cowboy. I talked about in the game summary, they've got to ride them to the end. The full 8 seconds, they're going for a ride right now.